welcome to the final event of the Issf World Cup final for 2024. This resplendent year now culminates in this one last event. It's the Trap Men final. It's coming up for you in just a few moments at local time here in New Delhi at 2 o'clock. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator for this final on ISSF TV. Thank you very much for joining us. If you've come along on Facebook, then you can make a comment and you can like the video. If you're on YouTube, then you can like and subscribe. And I'll tell you why you should in just a second. 34 degrees is the weather. Humidity has been dropping throughout the day. The morning started around 70 degrees, dropped to about 50 around midday. The heat is still there, but thankfully the humidity is going down. There's a bit of a breeze, and I would say that really, with that drop in humidity, perfect conditions for trap shooting this afternoon. So that's our schedule. The skeet finals earlier today, and the trap women has just completed. So the trap men due to get underway in 10 minutes time. Local time here in New Delhi is 1:50. And here's the event details and the specifications across this trap final. So cartridge shot weight of up to 24.5 grams. They do come in boxes of 24 grams with that 0.5 of a differential. 12 gauge shotguns is what's being used here. And those targets can fling away to 76 meters, but of course these athletes will be hitting those targets well before it gets to that distance. The weight of the shotguns, anything up to 4 kilos. And highly customizable as well. Different parts of the shotgun can be changed, including the colouring. And adjustable chokes as well to hone in on your best shot pattern. Nathan Hales, world number 4, and Matt Coward-Holly didn't make it out from Great Britain. I feel disappointed for both of them. Nathan Hales being the Olympic champion from Paris, Matt Coward-Holly with the bronze medal in Tokyo. And neither of those British shooters were able to get on a plane due to visa complications. But those are the 6. Looking at those world rankings, the highlighted names are the ones that have made it through here today. The world number 1, James Willett, representing Australia, who had, by his own admission, I spoke to James in the hotel earlier today, a disappointing final in Tokyo. I was commentator that day when he was 6th, and we just had a quick chat about it, and James had a couple of misses, and then he just said I was just trying too hard then to try and catch up and make the hit. So will the world number 1 be able to perform better today? He also has 7 gold medals at World Cups, and a gold medal in the mixed team at the World Championships. That's in Lenato. So Chi Yun also in this final. He was the Paris silver medalist and the bronze medalist in Moscow at the World Championships in the double trap. Vivan Kapoor will be representing India. Tolga Tunga of Turkey 8 is also representing in this final alongside David Kostelecki, who, when you look back at gold medal at the World Championships as a junior in 1995, just shows you how long he's been around. 49 years old and in this final. And then Alberto Fernandez of Spain, 41 years old, and once again competing at the highest level in this World Cup final. So in qualification, that's how it all finished up. James Willett, the world number 1, on 122. Just those 3 misses out of 125. The difference in qualification is that you do get 2 shots at each target, whereas in a final, you can only take the 1. So James Willett nearest the camera, alongside David Wilson of Great Britain, who took the double trap gold medal at the London 2012 Games. A quick shake of the hand from Peter Wilson, sunglasses on.
We're not done yet. We've got one more final to come here at the Issf World Cup final New Delhi 2024. It is the track men's final. Our 6 athletes.
The coach is just feeling the heat a little bit, just wiping their brows. It's 34 degrees after all here in New Delhi.
The medals, the gold medal will be decided after 50 targets. The first elimination takes place after 25 targets, and then continues after every 5 targets until 40 targets for the bronze medal. As I mentioned, 50 for the silver and gold medals. Up until the gold medal, if we have a tie-break situation in terms of total hits.
So Jamie Stangroom of Great Britain, the announcer, is out now down in front in the field of play. So the top 6 got through from qualification. James Willett was leading the way on 122 out of 125. And then Chiyan and Vivan Kapoor and Tolga Tunga all qualifying on 120. They went into a shoot-off. David Kostelecki qualified on 117, plus another 11 shots in a shoot-off, and then Alberto Fernandez of Spain was the 6th qualifier. Now the reason why those bib numbers are important is that they come into play during the elimination process. The first elimination coming after 25 targets in the trap final. So the atmosphere building here, and the banga drums are banging. So here we go with the men's trap final here at the World Cup final in New Delhi, live for you on Issf TV. Local time just coming up to 2 p.m. We'll be underway in a few moments.
Welcome to the Dr. Kelly Singh shooting range. The final competition for the trap men's event will now take place, so let's meet and make lots of noise for the athletes. Qualifying in first place, wearing bib number 1, representing Australia.
So here is the world number 1 from Australia, James Willett. Gold medal at the World Cup in Baku. That was back in May. He was 6th in the Paris final. He has 7 gold medals at World Cups in total. And his coach, Peter Wilson, I'm sure will be hoping for good things today for James. And this is Chiyan, who's a silver medalist in the Paris Olympic Games. I was commentator that day for that Olympic event. Nathan Hales of Great Britain, who took the gold medal, didn't make it out here to New Delhi. So Chiyan, with that silver medal from the Olympics, plus that bronze medal in Moscow at the World Championships in double trap as a junior back in 2017. Again, I was there for that one as announcer. So Chiyan's been around for an awful long while, considering he's only 27 years old. So here's Vivan Kapoor, so popular in front of his home crowd. 22 years old, silver medalist in the World Championships as a junior. That was in a team event in Lima, and has 3 silvers at World Cups in team men events. Next athlete representing Turkey is Tolga Tunga. He's now 31 years old. Silver medalist in the mixed team in Almaty. That was last year, 2023. And this next athlete, David Kostelecki,
He's a two-time
I mentioned earlier that gold medal at the World Championships as a junior in 1995. He'll be 50 next year. There's that silver medal from Rabat earlier this year. Again, that was a memorable day. He's also a gold medalist from the Beijing Olympics and silver in Tokyo. Remember that day in Tokyo as well. Matt Cowan-Holly of Great Britain. He's also not here taking the bronze medal that day. So Alberto Fernandez, just look at all those medals. Plus that gold medal in Tokyo as part of the mixed team. Now 41 years old, world number 2. And took the gold at the World Cup final here in New Delhi. That was in 2017. And here's one of the nicest men in shooting, Henry Oki. And Henry Oka of Indonesia.
And our referee in charge for this final is Krishna Kumar of India.
And Krishna Kumar of India is our referee. Now the ISSF president is here, and also the president of the Asian Shooting Confederation. Mr. Luciano Rossi, the ISSF president, has been here for every single final throughout the last 3 days here in New Delhi. So that's how they line up from bib numbers 1 right down through to 6. My name is Rory McAllister. I'll be your commentator. Just a reminder of Nathan Hales' world record. He also achieved an Olympic record in Paris as well over the summer, so it's a shame not to have Nathan here. So Nathan, if you're watching at home, then I hope you enjoy this trap final. It's been a long day here for everyone. 4 finals back to back. We started at 9:30 this morning with the skeet finals, and now we're getting underway with this men's trap final. And we've been here non-stop, mainly to try and fight the daylight and to try and get these trap finals in and done and dusted and completed before the sun starts to set this afternoon. So first elimination comes after 25 targets, and then every 5. You'll notice on your screen that the gold medal is announced after 50 targets, and that's contested over the final 10 from 40 through to 50. So each athlete, you're allowed to aim before you fire in trap shooting, whereas skeet, you have to mount the shotgun at your hip, make your call, and then take your shot. So the targets are released from traps in the bunker on a randomised system called schemes. And each and every time, athletes know that they're getting 2 targets to the left, 2 to the right, and 1 down the middle. But there are 3 different trap machines, each with combinations under each of the 5 positions. Some of the reaction times of these athletes is under a second, most of them actually, average time around 0.7 of a second. Of course, in trap shooting, the longer you leave it, the smaller the target gets as it races away into the distance. So wherever you are around the world, do like and subscribe to the ISSF TV channel if you're watching on YouTube. That way you get notified of all the live broadcasts and the other content that we create for you. And it's always good to hear your comments and where you are watching around the world. It's always good to hear from you. Watching on Facebook, then you can like and comment. You can also share videos as well, both on Facebook and on YouTube. Spread the love for the world of shooting. Loads of noise being made here in New Delhi after all of these athletes have made a perfect start so far. Not one miss just yet. Speaking of atmosphere in the crowd, is that in the women's trap final, and certainly in the two skeet finals earlier on, all the athletes saying how much the noise from the crowd has been helping them along with their performance. So this is why shooting is, of course, primarily about the athletes, the coaches and their federations, but again, without the support of people actually at the arena and watching at home on the viewing figures, that's what helps rise the popularity of our sport. So Vivian Kapoor, just with one miss so far. David Kostelecki, the 49-year-old, amazing that he's still going at this level. Just shows how good he is. James Willett, the world number one, with a perfect start. 5 out of 5. Meanwhile, the Paris silver medalist, Gian, world number 5, also with a 5 out of 5. 12 seconds is on the clock each time. You go from your firing position. And then the targets are released, randomised. Yes, there's one down the middle, 2 down the left, 2 down the right. But they're varying different heights and angles. That's what makes trap shooting so tricky. Bear in mind the targets are moving at over 60 miles an hour. So 5 targets down into this final. We've got 4 athletes all tied on 5, and we've got Kapoor and Tunga both on 4 out of 5. So a bit of a way to go before we get to the elimination process. The first one to leave will be after 25 targets, that's 6th place. And the bib number and the bib system could come into effect, because if there's a tie, it's the lowest bib number that goes. We get through to the battle for the gold medal, then the bib numbers, well, that's all out the window. It just comes down to who can get in front. And if there's a tie, when it comes to deciding the gold, then we go to a shoot-off. And it's first person to miss takes silver. Saw how quick that target rose into the sky as well. You've really got to be on it. Get up and over it, pull the trigger, take a shot, blam, and hope to see dust in the sky. Red flag goes up in the air for David Kostelecki, also Tunga a couple of moments before, also with a miss. James Willett without a miss so far, on 7 out of 7. And there's his first miss. It's quite painful. painful for the world number 1 so early on in this track final. Ji-Yoon just blasts that one down the middle. So 1 shot to go now for each of our 6 athletes before we get to the 10 target marker. Here is the world number 1, James Willett. And notches up to 9. Ji-Yoon, great shot. That's 5 in a row. Well, that was a great shot because that target was racing off quite low to the right. And Tunga just clipped the left-hand side of it. Just took enough off the target to see some dust. Took a chip, and it's a hit. Kostelecki, meanwhile, also with a hit, and Fernandez also with a 5 out of 5. Yes, you're on TV. So 2 tied on 10. Ji-Yoon, Paris Olympic silver medalist, alongside Alberto Fernandez of Spain, both on 10. Willett and Kapoor on 9. And Tunga and Kostelecki both on 8 hits. James Willett with another miss. around this sort of time in a trap final, you just start to see some meat on the bone and it just starts to take some shape. James Willett with another miss. Stays at 10. Ji-Yun now up to 13. And it's at this stage really of a trap final. You just want to make sure that in terms of the elimination, that you don't put too much distance between yourself and the others, because it can get to the point where even if you've got a higher bib number, if you're too far behind and there's not enough shots left, you can't catch up and you know you're gone sometimes, even with a few shots to go. It's a great 3 out of 3 so far. Koselecki. Support also performing well, as is Fernandez. There's a real high quality of trap shooters in this final. Temperature just starting to just dip a little bit. Still in the low 30s. Just feeling a bit of a breeze now around the shotgun range. It's just ever so slight, but just enough just to take some of the heat off. And even though it's quite a hazy sunshine behind some thick cloud, it's those glasses that each athlete wears that just helps illuminate the target in the sky. It's not until you try a pair on, see a target move through the air. You think, oh, I can see it now. It's almost like it's illuminated. Problem is, you're still going to hit it. That's the slight thing. The glasses can only do so much. So here we go. 15 targets in, 10 to go until the next, or sorry, the first elimination in this trap final. And Ji-Yun, who's the Paris silver medalist, representing People's Republic of China, alongside Alberto Fernandez of Spain, both on 15, separated by bib number at the moment. James Willett, the world champion, sorry, the world number 1, has some work to do in 5th place. Misses from Koselecki and then Fernandez respectively. And both very experienced shooters, both now in their 40s. Koselecki actually be 50 next year, still performing on this world stage. Lots of support here for Vivan Kapoor of India, the world number 67, and in here mixing it with some of the best of the best. miss from James Willett. It's not looking like it's going his way for the world number one. And a miss there for Kapoor of India. Target just rocketing up into the sky. Such great reactions. Just nailed that one, turned that target to dust. Great shot from Chi-Yun. He's had a great year so far. Successful visit to Châteauroux, coming away with that silver medal from the Olympics. So now just one shot left in this round. James Willett really needs this to try and stay in. And the bib number, of course, will help. That's only if there's a tie. So Chi-Yun, first to reach 20 in the last 5 out of 5. Fernandez now just to complete this round and 4 out of the last 5, and now 20 targets down and another 5 now to decide history and the fate of the person and the athlete who's going to be leaving this final. 3 athletes tied on 16, separated by bib number alone. Meanwhile, Chi-Yun, the only athlete on 20. So the next 5 targets to decide the first elimination, and 6th place will be leaving us. The only time we go to a shoot-off is when we're trying to decide gold and silver. Hit for Kostelecki. 3 left can get to 21. So it's now that we have to just keep more of a beady eye on some of the totals and working out the bib numbers alongside that. James Willett raises his hand. So Willett takes the shot, it's a miss this time, so stays on 18. Only 2 left, can get to 20. But if Tunga and Kostelecki were to eclipse 20, and even though James Willett's wearing bib number 1, he'll be gone. Well, a crucial shot for Tunga. And now for Kostelecki, who makes that one. 2 left. Fernandez, meanwhile, can reach a total of 24 if he's to get the next 3. That's a great shot for James Willett to keep his hopes alive. I mean, this is almost a repeat for James of the Paris final. I seem to remember back then he missed a target at around shot 8, something like that. And then has made a few other errors as well and misses, which now leaves him on a total of 19 and a possible 20. And now really James Willett's hands is also, his fate is in the hands of Tunga and Kostelecki. So Tunga's up to 20. And Kostelecki, is that a miss? Looked like it. So it could be a bit of a reprieve for James Willett because Kostelecki in bib number 5. It's still not over yet and not decided. This is a crucial shot for the world number 1. And he gets it. Well, James Willett, that's all he can do for now. So Chi Yun is absolutely cruising here and in the lead on 25. Great shot from Vivan Kapoor on a total now of 23. Kostelecki makes it up to 20. And now we'll be leaving this final. Well, the bib system has come into play. And James Willett, because he made that last hit, even though he's in bib number 1, he kept his final alive. And David Kostelecki, the 49-year-old, is first to leave this final in 5th place. Such a prestigious career, not only just across the Olympic Games over the years, but also way back before the millennium as well. I mean, he was gold medalist in Beijing, silver medalist in Tokyo, 4th in Rio and 6th in Sydney, and that's just his Olympic achievements. So many medals to his name, but today it's 6th place in this World Cup final. So James Willett, by the skin of his teeth, survives for now. World number 1 from Australia is on 20. Chi Yun, the Paris silver medalist from the Olympic Games, is out in front just by 1, but on a total of 25. And a perfect start for the athlete from People's Republic of China. Not 1 miss yet, 25 targets, 25 hits. Real world-class stuff here in New Delhi. Chi-Yun still without a miss in this trap final. If you are just joining us, then welcome along to Issf TV, live for you on YouTube and on Facebook. It's the men's trap final. We've had one elimination so far. David Koslecki of Czechia. Chi-Yun, can he continue this streak without a miss? He can indeed, one down the middle and destroys that target. Pink dust everywhere. And Kapoor just clipped the edge of that target, but enough to put some dust in the air, and it classes as a hit. That was a terrific shot from Tunge. Reaction time there, just like lightning. So a crucial shot here for Tunge to try and level up and get to 75 alongside Kapoor. And Tunge in bib number 4. So James Willett 5 out of 5 over those last 5 targets, now on 25 in bib number 1. And another hit for Chi-Yun. Really impressive stuff. Now this shot crucial for Kapoor on 26, and now this shot will decide the fate of not only Tunge but also James Willett, depending on how it goes. And it's a hit for the athlete from Turkey. And there's now just one behind the leader. Is that a miss? No, 2 behind the leader on 28. So James Willett, the world number 1, leaves this final. And the Australian leaves in 5th place on a total of 25 out of 30. And Peter Wilson, his coach, he's a very experienced shooter in his own right. Took the double trap gold medal back in the London 2012 games. So Chi-Yun is at the top on 30 hits, 2 in front of Alberto Fernandez of Spain, and 2 behind that, Kapoor of India and Tunge of Turkey on a total of 26 as well, separated by bib number. Well, is the Olympic silver medalist going to miss? I'd love to know what's going on in his mind right now. And chances are it's probably just, I need to hit the next one. And the one after that, and the one after that. just got a bit of a delay in this trap final. Just been finding out what's going on. I think there's a problem with the scoreboard. So the scoreboard here, which you can't see, I think now has been corrected. So I'm pretty sure our graphics are correct, which will be back on your screen in a few moments. And then we can get on with the rest of this trap final as this World Cup final draws to a close. Still got some medal ceremonies later on. Got 4 of those to conduct for both skeet finals, the women's trap and now this men's trap. But we're deep into the elimination phase of this final. Chi Yun, here he is, silver medalist from the Paris Games, hasn't missed yet. I know they say all that rubbish about commentators' curse. I've never believed in any of that sort of thing. It's just, you just describe what's happening and someone either hits something or they miss. And that's the way it works. It's got nothing to do with what I say. Well, meanwhile, there's all sorts of things that are carrying on with the scoreboard here. One thing that is correct about the scoreboard that I can see that you can't is that Chi Yun hasn't missed yet. And he's on 30 out of 30, and we've had 2 eliminations. David Kostelecki of Czechia left on the total of 20 in 6th place, and James Willett of Australia left on 25 targets in 5th place a few moments ago. So we're back underway. Chi Yun, 31 targets, 31 hits. So Chi Yun, once again. And that's another hit. Now Nathan Hales isn't here representing Great Britain, but when do you start to think about the world record, which Nathan set in Lenato at the World Cup last summer? And that stands at 49 hits. Big cheers for Kapoor, who reaches 30, and also just before that, Chi Yun on 33, a perfect start, a perfect streak in this trap final. So Fernandez, did I hear a beep? That was indeed a hit, so Fernandez on 30. And a miss for Kapoor of India. So here goes Tunga of Turkey. I did hear a beat for Fernandez. It was a miss. And the scoreboard, when I looked at it, registered a hit, but that's now been corrected and adjusted. So There's certainly something going on with the scoreboard there, because it all just got a little bit out of sync there for a moment. But that's another cracking shot from Chian. So he's on 35 out of 35. And now Kapoor up to 31. And now Alberto Fernandez knows that he's eliminated, because even with this hit, he'll get to 31, but it's bib number 6, and I think his face says it all. Looking as if to say, oh well, not meant to be today, but just outside the podium places. And for 41-year-old and world number 2, Alberto Fernandez, he leaves this final in 4th place. A gold medalist in Tokyo in the mixed team. He was also a gold medalist here in the World Cup final in New Delhi in 2017. He's been on the world circuit for so long, and a gold medalist in the World Cup final in Larnaca as well. So no medal today for Spain, but Turkey, India and People's Republic of China all guaranteed medals now in this trap final. As it stands, Chiun is 14 shots away from equaling Nathan Hales' record. And now all he can do is equal. He's made a miss at 35. So stays on a score of 35 after that 36 target. And just under that, Tunga, you can just see that pressure point of this trap final. It's been a long couple of days. Qualification. Also, these athletes have had to wait right to the end of today. Qualification completed yesterday over the last 2 days. And just in conditions like this, it's very hot. There's a little bit of humidity around. It can be really draining. Shot from Chian. Oh, that's an absolute corker. That target absolutely bombing it off to the left. And Vivan Kapoor takes a real world-class shot there to get that one. So Vivan Kapoor here has now just confirmed that he'll go into the battle for silver and gold. He's one bib number in front of Tolga. And Tunga now on a total of 34. Knows he's the bronze medalist. So you can just see Chiun checking his footing, getting his balance right. That's where it all begins. And the movement up the body. Breath control. And getting ready then, in the blink of an eye, to take the shot and hit the target. He's up to 39. And Kapoor misses that one. If Tunga gets this one, Yes, he'll level on 35, but with the bib number system, he will be confirmed as the bronze medalist. So Tolga Tunga is the bronze medalist here at the World Cup final in New Delhi, as this wonderful competition starts to draw to a close. Turkey, a country, of course, that have had so much social media attention over the year since the Olympics, with Issf Dikets, the pistol shooter, and now Turkey are bringing a medal back, and it's a bronze from the men's trap final. So People's Republic of China now against the home nation of India. And Chi Ying has only made one miss at the moment, so it's possible he could equal Nathan Hales' world record, but he needs the remaining 10 targets to do so. Meanwhile, Kapoor 4 behind, so he can only reach a maximum total of 45. And that's another miss for Chi Ying. So Nathan Hales' world record is safe. That will stay at 49. Another miss from Kapoor. Sense of occasion perhaps getting to both athletes and the length of the day. It's been a long one. 4 shotgun finals back to back with hardly a gap in between. Chi Ying just taking a big intake of breath, getting ready and getting set. And now he's up to 42. Vivan Kapoor. Destroys that target, great shot, up to 38, has 6 targets left. And it's another miss for the Olympic silver medalist. So it just gives Kapoor a chance. Who knows? The gold medal could go the other way. There's now 3 in between these two, and another 5 targets left. Is the World Cup final gold medalist. So that's the gold decided. And the crowd just ever so respectful, just remaining quiet for now, because they know there's still these shots to be played out and for the scores to be put into the record books. So final 2 shots now for both athletes, already with the gold and silver medals decided. And there we have it, 47 out of 50, just those 3 misses. Turns around, waves to the crowd, and Just waits now for Vivan Kapoor to take his shot. Here's the silver medalist and takes that final target. Dust is in the air and it's applause all around here in the Shotgun Arena in New Delhi. And People's Republic of China, well, they blitzed the medals in the rifle and pistol, and now today they have their first medal in shotgun. And Chi Yung, who was the silver medalist at the Paris Olympic Games, now takes the gold medal here at the World Cup final in New Delhi. And meanwhile, Vivan Kapoor, the world number 67, what an achievement to take a silver medal here at the World Cup final. It adds to the 3 silver medals he's got at World Cups in team men events. And here we have the medalists now officially announced. And Tolga Tunga of Turkey is the bronze medalist. World number 14, 31 years old, towering over the other 2, a giant of a man. And Vivan Kapoor, world number 67, takes the silver medal on home soil here in New Delhi. Perfect
Mic check. Check, check, check.
Rifle pistol finals hall. Yeah. Where are you from in Jaipur? It's the big city. It's the big city. Rajasthan. I've been here. Really? It's beautiful. Yeah, I took my mum. My mum loves India, so I took her on like a little vacation.
Next time when you're in India.
Yeah, I would love to go back. Yeah, on that trip I took her to Jaipur, Mumbai. Yes, because her parents married. So she kind of retraced their footsteps. And also Kerala, Kochi.
That's also nice.
Yeah, you get seafood and fish. It's great. All right, what did we get here? They're just showing the highlights. 2 minutes, okay. Yeah, so you can. Yeah, go for it.
yourself, not get disturbed, and just take it in motivation.
You corrected me before we started this interview. I mentioned that you were the youngest athlete in this final. You corrected me to the fact that you are actually the youngest athlete in the competition here at this World Cup final. So coming away with this silver medal, how much confidence does that give you as you kick on in your senior career?
Well, it does give me a good confidence boost as it's my first international individual medal, and now onwards and upwards, hopefully, and I'm going to give my best.
Well, Vivan, enjoy the podium and the attention I think you're going to get here. Lots of photographs to be taken. You're like a star. Enjoy.
Thank you. God's grace, Jamie. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
See you at the ceremony.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. It's in the right. Yeah, China will come. And then maybe we have to stop after that. Yeah. Yeah. Come on in, G. Hello again. That's okay. Nice to see you again. Last time was Olympics. This is your first medal at a World Cup final.
Yes.
Gee, congratulations. You've not only just won your first medal at a World Cup final, you've become World Cup final champion. How special is this?
他就是说，这是你的第一个世界杯总决赛的冠军，你觉得它有什么特别的意义？
虽然说这是第一个世界杯总决赛冠军吧，但是我感觉这也是我的刚刚起步的一个阶段，希望在往后的这种训练比赛中会越来越好吧。
Although this is the first gold medal in the World Cup final, but it's just the beginning. So I hope in the future we will be better.
And we should mention it's been a pretty special year for you. Olympic Games, silver, and now finishing the season as World Cup final champion. Do you think in a few years' time, when you look back at the 2024 season, you'll have special memories?
他就是说，对你来说这应该是特别的一年，然后奥运会啊、世界杯总决赛，然后尤其是你这个奥运会结束了这个赛季，然后你展望未来，回顾这个2024年，就是你感觉有没有什么特别的回忆？
特别回忆就是奥运会跟这一场吧，因为之前上半年其实打的这种成绩啊，虽然说相对稳定，但是也没有进入决赛嘛。一个是奥运会，一个是这个世界杯总决赛，我感觉是在我这种竞技的高度，对这种思想训练比赛的这种境界上，还会有更高的提升吧。
He said the memory for him most important is the Olympics and also this time because these two finals for him very important and he have a good performance for himself in these finals. So it's improved her mentally and skill and experience a lot of things to him. So it's very important in the memory for him.
As you said, it is only the beginning, though. I'm sure we'll see lots more of you in the future. But for now, enjoy the podium here in Delhi. Congratulations, Chief.
好，谢谢。
Thank you. Great. See you. Thank you again for everything.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I will try.
Yeah.
No, but.
Sorry, I just need to interview him for a video recording. But give me, I will give you my phone number, and then you can text me. Yes, Leonardo already approved it. No, we are recording. Yes. Yeah, with the president. Leonardo told you? Because I called him and he said we can record it. because I asked to be recorded, but okay. If he wants to put it live, it's up to him. All right, we are here now with Mr. President Luciano Rossi. President Rossi, we are now at the end of the final event of the season, and it has been an incredible year for shooting sport and for ISSF. Let's start with your thoughts on this amazing competition in New Delhi. How was this competition for you?
Great competition, the biggest after the Olympic Games in Chateau, Paris. Was great, the best athlete of the world, 37 nations, all the continents attend this World Cup final. This is really top level. Many also world ranking and world record. It is really good. The level of the competition for the athletes very good. The organizing very good. So this is a good way, and we follow this direction. Thank you.
Of course, 2024 is an Olympic year, and shooting sport had its own Olympic hub in Chateauroux. What were the Games highlights for you?
Was incredible because it was so important organized for the first time out from the Olympic city. The competition was not Paris, but was Chateauroux, but we accepted to put shooting in the corner, but after now we are in the center because Chateauroux was really well organized, beautiful competition, very good Olympic spirit, and the athletes, the organizer, and of course all the volunteer and also ISSF work hard and very well. So I am very happy about what happened in Chateauroux in the Olympic Games.
And what can you tell us a bit about the ISSF house?
It is unbelievable, but never before. We realized this the dream became true for offer the best opportunity to the athletes, the coach, the federation, the journalists, all the people that are in charge of the shooting family to spend time together after the competition. It was really complicated, very difficult, but I want thanks to all my staff to work hard and very well. And the dream became true. We offer the best for the Olympic spirit in ISSF house in Chateauroux.
But as one Olympic Games ends, the road to the next one opens, and we are already thinking about LA 2028. As president, what are your Olympic priorities?
We know that the relation with IOC is really good. We established not the relation, but a very good relation, working together for the spirit of sport, and especially the spirit of shooting sport. So, but we realize that it's time also to change. We open this season, which the athlete, the coach, the national federation, the stakeholders, and also all, of course, the sponsoring. And the press can help us for new format. We will test many of these proposals during the next season, and we will be ready because we want more emotional event, especially in the final. And will be great. And, we respect, we follow this line, and we will do our best. I am sure that the next Olympic, with respect to our tradition, will be really more and more emotional. So more emotion, than great emotion that was in Paris. Can you imagine what happened? It will be great.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. It's done? Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you very much.